the same question all the time. And that question is, how do I get started? How do I start on my weight loss journey? And I'll be like, I got you. No worries. So I decided I'm going to give you exactly what you need to start your weight loss journey today. Like, I'm going to show you how I went from this to this. And listen, we're just going to unbox it, period. Number one, you need to have a very strong why. When I say a strong why, baby, it has to be something that will hit you at the core of your core of your core of your core. Like, it can't be one of those little, oh yeah, I just want to lose some weight so I can get into this little Fashion Nova fit, or no. It needs to be a why that when you think about it, it literally will motivate you and get you up out the bed and will tap into that place of desperation in your life. So you have got to have a strong why, something that is going to keep you motivated. Like, I don't want to have high blood pressure like my family. I want to be there to see my kids grow up. I just want to be healthier overall. I want the body that I've always dreamed of. So having a strong personal why is the first step, period. Like, that's just where you got to start. Number two, you got to start really calling out those bad habits. And when I say calling out your bad habits, I literally mean saying, you know what, I'm eating real late, and I know I eat late, and I know I snack all the time, and yeah, I know I'm also an emotional eater, and I know I'm addicted to bread a little bit, and I know, like, you got to call those things out. I don't care if you write them down. I don't care if you put them in your book. I don't care if you talk to yourself in the mirror. I don't care if you talk to your therapist. Talk them out. Call them out so that you're actually you're able to then start working on them. Number three, create a plan. When I say create a plan, listen, I don't mean I'm just going to eat broccoli and drink water. No, create a plan. Actually say, you know what? I ain't worked out since 2018. So it may be time for me to actually start working out. Or, I've been eating nothing but fried food, or all I do is eat out all the time, because most of us are on the run. As you can see, I'm in the car. But you have to then create a plan where you say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. If these are my problem areas, let me create a plan to help me problem solve those areas that has been setting me back. And you don't have to do everything at one time. Even if you say, you know what, I'm going to work on maybe 2 or 3 things at a time. If you have not been drinking water, drink more water. If you have not been getting sleep, get more sleep. And those 2 should definitely be at the tippity top of your list. But if you have been like eating like crazy because you're eating out of boredom, or you're just eating and you're just eating just because you don't know what else to do with yourself, you need to now think about mindful eating. If you know that you're not eating fruit and veggies like that, that might be one thing that you might want to just like add in and add that to your plan. So yes, creating a plan and sticking to it. All right, next. So now that we have our problems, we've created our plan, now we actually have to come to the root of this weight loss journey. And we know what those 2 things are because everybody talks about them. Number 1, nutrition, and number 2, exercise. Because we know the recipe to lose weight is healthier nutrition and then exercise. So with the healthier nutrition, that's 80% of your weight loss journey. Then exercise is 20%. So when you eat less, or you're eating healthier, and then you're burning more, then that's when you're actually able to what? Lose weight. So now what we're able to do is say, okay, what nutrition plan should I start looking at? And let's talk about that real quick. If you know that you are addicted, baby, to them rolls when you go to Red Lobsters, or you addicted to them Texas Roadhouse, baby, if you know that them rolls come to the table and you can't see anything but them rolls, then you might be a carbaholic. Or if you know that all you do is eat fried food or greasy things or eat out all the time, you just might be addicted to fats, baby. If you know that you don't really eat a lot of fruits and veggies, then you might need to look at including some of those things. So look at your look at what you're actually eating and say, which weight loss plan, which nutrition plan can I actually incorporate into my life that can help me become holistically better? All right. So it does not have to be, and I'm going to tell you, it's about balance. It's not about restriction. Okay. Now you might have to tell some things, hey, I can't have Oreos in the house, and that's fine. But it's about actually creating a healthier nutrition plan for yourself and partnering that with your actual plan. Okay. So if you want to do like, lower, I don't want to eat as many carbs, that pasta, maybe that bread, maybe that rice, you might need to go low carb, right? Like, let me cut back. Okay, you need to stay over there. So you need to like get lower carb. If you know that you eat a lot of calories, if you know you eating a lot of fats, and the fats that ain't good for you, not the avocado fats, the fats, okay? Especially with the holidays coming up, you might need to look at something that's lower fat and lower calories. If you know that you eat super late like I used to do, you might need to have a better eating schedule. You might need to have parameters and boundaries around like what you're actually eating. So with that would be intermittent fasting, and baby, that's what I did. And if you know, you know. But if you also know, like, I think I just need to eat some healthier things. Like, I don't eat fruits and veggies and stuff. You might want to look into a Mediterranean diet, okay? Where you actually are incorporating more healthy veggies, more leaner meats, so your body is able to process the food that you're putting into it. Because a lot of the times we gaining weight because you putting in a bunch of stuff that your body doesn't have a chance to process. But we'll talk about that later. So once you figured out your why, once you figured out what your problems are, once you've actually done a little problem solving, and now that you have your nutrition plan, let's talk about this exercise real quick. Please do not say, I'm going to go to the gym like a lot of these girlies on this app, and you know who you are. You ain't been to the gym in 15 years, and you talking about, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to work out for 45 minutes on the Stairmaster. Start where you are. Can we turn to your neighbor, say, start where you are, please don't go and do something that first of all, you hate. If you start working out in a place that you hate, you will not be consistent. You will not want to ever do it again. I have been a product of that. Don't be me. As I stated, don't be me. Be better than me. Okay? Start where you are. If you know that you barely walk at all during the day, you have a job where you sit all day, guess what? You might have to walk. And that's okay. Baby, you put your little earbuds in and you watch the tickety-tacks and all the stuff. Not tic-tac, but TikTok. Y'all know what I mean. But if you need to walk. If you like to swim. If you need to dance, baby, do you know how many calories you burn dancing? So let's be honest and let's be clear. Yeah, do what you love and stick to it, okay? And then you can always add on. But please make sure you do what you love. And please make sure, be better than me. I'm going to say this real quick and I'm going to leave this here. Be better than me. If you know that you have significant weight that you want to lose, and not even significant weight, please add in some kind of weight training. And baby, I'm going to tell you, you can use the weights in your house. I remember at one point in time, I ain't had no weights. So I used a jar of pickles, okay? Because it had a little weight to it, had a little girth. Baby, use what you can. I used to be looking at them videos on YouTube, and they would be like, pick up your dumbbell. I'd be like, I got my pickles. Does this work? Yes, honey. Use something to help your body, like, lean it out. Lean it out. I'm sorry. Tone it up. Y'all know what I mean. And last but certainly not least, we got all the stuff lined up. Please be consistent. Let me say it one more time. Let me say how I'm feeling it. Please be consistent. Please. And when I say be consistent, just like you go to work every day, just like you make sure your kids eat every day, just like you make sure every day you gonna have that cheesesteak that you like because, like everybody else get it from work, so you get it too. Please be consistent. And consistency comes when you start loving yourself properly. So I guess consistency, when I say be consistent, I'm saying love yourself. Ooh, maybe I think I said too much. So that's the plan. That's it. Period. With that being said, I didn't say go out. I ain't say buy a whole bunch of stuff. I ain't say go get a gym membership where you got to pay $89.99 every 30 days. No. You can do this. All you have to do is make up your mind. There is a quote that says, dreams won't work unless you do. Like I said what I said. Follow these tips, and I promise you, baby, you're going to see some results. I'm rooting for you. I love you, and Hit me up if you have any questions. Peace.